morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Wherever you're watching this from, I want you to stop for just a moment and listen carefully because this message may be exactly what you need to hear today. You know, people often say that pressure creates character. I disagree with that statement. You see, I don't believe pressure creates character. I believe pressure reveals character. The character was already there. Pressure simply exposes it. When life is easy, anybody can be positive. Anybody can be confident. Anybody can talk about faith. Anybody can talk about discipline. And anybody can claim they're a leader. But you see, when pressure comes, when the bills pile up, when the business struggles, when the relationship falls apart, when your health is tested, when life punches you square in the mouth, well, that's when we discover who we really are. Pressure doesn't create courage. It reveals courage. You see, pressure doesn't create resilience. It reveals resilience. Pressure doesn't create character. It reveals character. And that's important because so many people watching this right now are carrying burdens nobody knows about. How many of you smile? You go to work, you take care of your families, you pay your bills, you keep showing up. But behind that smile is a battle that nobody sees. Maybe you're exhausted. Now, I don't mean physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually. See, maybe you've been knocked down so many times that you're beginning to wonder if getting back up is even worth it. You feel that way? Is that true? I want you to hear something. Look at everything you've already survived. Now think about this. The disappointments, the betrayals, the failures, the losses. How about those sleepless nights? The moments when you thought your world was falling apart. Guess what? You're still here. You're still standing. You're still breathing. You're still fighting. Now that tells me something. See, it tells me you're stronger than what you think. Now, you've heard me talk about the Philippines, and living here has taught me something. I've had the privilege of meeting so many people from every walk of life. I've met veterans, business owners, teachers, farmers, mothers and fathers doing everything they can to provide for their families. Now, what I've learned is this. Filipinos possess a remarkable resilience. Over the years, I've watched families endure hardships. Some of you have probably seen it on the news, the things that have happened. And they still find reasons to smile. I've watched communities come together after disasters and rebuild. Have you seen it on the news? I've watched people make enormous sacrifices for people they love. Many leave their homes and families and travel halfway around the world so their children can have opportunities that they never had. Now, that's not weakness. That's strength. That's sacrifice. That's character. And that's why I have such an admiration for the Filipino spirit. That's why I talk about the Filipino spirit. See, it's not because life has been easy, but because when life has been difficult, Filipinos keep moving forward. See, they keep believing. They keep helping one another. They keep showing up. And that's a lesson for all of us. Because no matter where you're from, hardship is inevitable. The question is not whether pressure will come. You see, the question is, what pressure will reveal when it does? Ask yourself, will it reveal courage? Will it reveal perseverance? Will it reveal faith? Will it reveal the strength that was there all along? It reminds me of something I learned years ago. You see, photographs. You've seen photographs and you've admired the photographs, but they're made from negatives. Think about that. The very image people admire started as a negative. Dark, unclear, incomplete. And yet hidden inside that negative was the picture all along. Now life works the same way. Some of the greatest victories began with setbacks. Some of the strongest people are forged through struggle. Some of the most inspiring stories began with failure. What you're going through right now may feel like a negative. It may feel dark. It may feel hopeless. It may feel like nothing good can come from it. But don't judge that final picture by the negative you're holding today. You see, that image is still developing. Your story is still being written. And one day, you'll look back and realize that the very thing you thought would break you reveals the strength that was inside of you all along. Champions. You know, champions are not made when everything is going right. Champions are revealed when everything is going wrong. You see, when nobody's watching, when nobody is cheering, when nobody's yelling their names, when every reason in the world says quit, and you decide to take one more step, you decide one more day, one more fight. Because the question isn't whether you've been knocked down. The question is, will you get back up one more time? For veterans, entrepreneurs, for parents, for anybody trying to build a better life, that answer has to be yes. Because when you're committed to your dreams, when you're committed to your family, when you're committed to something bigger than yourself, well, you signed a blank check. See, you agreed to sacrifice. You agreed to enduring hardship. You agreed to keep moving when others have stopped. That's the price of becoming the person you are meant to be. So if you're struggling today, understand this. This chapter is not the end of your story. This season may be difficult, it may be painful, but it's not permanent. Your breakthrough could be one decision away, one opportunity away, one phone call away, one day away. Don't quit 5 minutes before the miracle happens. And when the pressure comes, and it will, don't ask, why is this happening to me? Here's the question you need to ask. What is this going to reveal about me? Because pressure reveals character, and photographs are made from negatives. Maybe this season of your life feels dark. Maybe all you can see right now is the negative. But remember, the negative is not the final image. The picture is still developing. The story is still being written. And the very thing you think is holding you back may be the thing that reveals the strength, courage, faith, and determination that has been inside you all along. Now, I've spent many years here in the Philippines to know this. Resilience is not something you talk about. It's something you live. And every day I see ordinary people doing extraordinary things simply because they refuse to give up. So stand up, square your shoulders, take a deep breath, and remind yourself, I have survived too much to be defeated now. See, you may be tired, you may be wounded, you may be discouraged, but when you're done, you're not done. Not even close. Because pressure reveals character. Photographs are made from negatives. And the best picture of your life, that picture is still developing. God bless you. Keep fighting. Keep believing. Keep moving forward. And remember, when pressure comes, don't ask, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this revealing about me? You know, I want to say, if you enjoy the videos that we're doing, if you enjoy the message that I put out there, please drop a comment below. I would love to hear from you. And if there's something that you would like me to talk about, or if there's something you'd like me to hear, leave that comment. Please hit like, subscribe, share it with people that you may know that might hear this type of message. Thank you again.